top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this, it's when you need to receive it, when it's time to take it in, marinate on it, think about it. You already know what this is. It's VVS, Verdict Venting Sessions, brought to you by UFM Custom Creations. Me. We put respect on everything I do. G-O-D in me. I feel like my life was a movie, like the Truman Show. Can't believe it. But, like we said, this was God's will. I see myself in the Bible a lot. The different things I've been through, things I struggle with. The missions I have, things what I'm supposed to do in life, which is God's will. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Plain and pure. Anything that I think that I need to do or I'm supposed to be doing, it's a facade, an illusion that I gave myself. Well, I ain't give it to myself, the enemy of my dad, my divine dad. He he do all that talking, always chilling, all that scheming, all that scamming, all that lying, all that hating. So sometimes most people think that it's them talking to them, telling them to do what they here to do. Most of the time it's not you. You got spacesuits, man. And more than one thing can fit in your spacesuit. You got invisible beings all in y'all spacesuit. How many people in your spacesuit? How many people in there giving instructions? Can you tell who is who? Sometimes we gotta tell who is who. We gotta, ask questions, dive in deep. I told you I love animals, so a lot of people used to call me octopus. Well, I gave that to my own self. I gave that name to myself. I gave myself an octopus, all right? Because you see an octopus is one thing, but it's doing like 10 things at one time. Busy, always in motion, always moving. So, with an octopus dives deep. You gotta dive deep like a submarine, like a missile. Gotta go real deep. What is what? Who's talking to you? Who you listening to? Who talking to you? Who you listening to? You can tell who you listen to by the fruit that you bear. Check your life. I know I always gotta check mine. That's why I like to be solo. I like to be dolo. So I know what to check. I know what to fix. I know what the problem is. Where's the leak at? Cause see, in your spacesuit, if you out of space and you got a leak in your spacesuit, man, you out of there. Ain't no more of that. Go on from that. We ain't doing that. Then you gotta go try to get duct tape. You gotta try to go get sealant and try to, patch patch it up in it, and you got to do it quick. You got to be on your feet up there. Things can go quick. Things can go bad quick. Cause see, this ain't our normal suit. That's why we had to, when we came down here, the suit had to build up to the spirit, growing, stages, levels. It's levels to it, stages. Just like you get on the game, right? But you think you start on the 10th stage? Nah, slow your roll, homie. Slow your roll. But you used to skip lines in school. I used to try to be a line leader. Used to be the crossing guard. I used to be the hall monitor. That's what you was. And you thought you was real because you was getting out of class. You thought you was getting somewhere. That's what type of dude you is. But hey, bro, all that skipping would get you. Get you right back to the back of the line. See, check this out, bro. I stand in the back of the class. I'm seeing everything in front of me. Ain't nobody behind me. Can't watch what's behind me. See, but my angels do. Watch yourself. We ain't gonna veer on like that, but look, just like what you said, like I said, we be in the back of the class, we observing, we watching everything. You gotta learn. You gotta have better hearing back there. You gotta have better sight back there. See, it's good to learn in the back of the class, boy, because your senses gotta be better. Y'all better start hearing with your eyes and seeing with your ears. I ain't saying nothing about your lips. Shut them up. Start being quiet. Because see, like I told y'all, God's will, God's will, God's will. God don't need your help to do nothing. He built the world on his own. He built everything. He built it. Don't need your assistance. Don't need your prayers. Don't need your input. He did it already. Solid. Solid as a rock. My God is solid as a rock. Ain't nothing breaking. Don't play with he. You understand? Back in the day, though, so I'm an 80s baby. Aries. Starseed, chosen one. Earth angel. Chosen one. The one that God chose. I don't like talking about what I got going on, but I know it's going to help people. It's going to help people. Check this out. Now, I slide and I do things. You feel me? I like to be solo. I like to try to know my mission. Know what God made me for. I want to be a tree. Understand? Now, me being a tree, I gotta bear fruit. I gotta do what I gotta do. But it's God's will. God made me an apple tree. I ain't asking him to be an orange tree. I'm just gonna be what he tell me to be. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna groove. See, like I said, I see myself in the Bible a lot. I see myself as Joseph. I see myself as Job. I see myself in the stories, the things that I chose, things that I didn't choose. Free will, right? Free, you gotta be free to do God's will. Plain and simple. If you got an inkling of personal gain in it, whew, God sees all, bro. He created everything. What you think? He ain't peeping seen? See what he did to Adam. You don't think he seen Adam doing what he was doing? He let Adam finish and all. And go get the leaves and do all that. Do it. Go hide. Go ahead. He watched the man go hide. He watched the man cover himself with leaves. He watched the man beat Eve in. Just to be, you know what I'm saying, just be on some real talk. Keep it real, right? If y'all can't tell, well, I am happy. I'm like happy. I have so much peace and joy right now. I'm talking about now. I'm a little upset. Can you tell? Can you tell how I feel right now? Now, I had to come to the conclusion, the reality is that we got a bad misconception of love. What's love? What's love? What's love? Uh, he love me. He'll do anything for me. He love me. He'll buy me this. He love me. He'll do. Right? And that's in everything, down to even you know from my parents or you know what I mean, just friends, any of that. Oh, do you love your friend? Yeah, man, I'll do anything for him. Cool, right? But now, person will die for you. Nah, not your mama, not your daddy, not your friends, not your brother, sister, none of that. Everybody going, man, he did that. You see what I'm saying? See, that's what my brother. Oh, my brother came down here and did. My brother came down here and said, nah, I take that. I take that. Nah, whatever he did, I got that. Put that on my back. Whoop me for that. Pull me up. You know what I'm saying? Embarrass me. Walk me around town. Reggie, did they even have a funeral for Jesus? Or they just wrapped him up and put him in the tomb? Was it a celebration? Was it a, did people eat? Did people come together and give a sermon about Jesus? Or what kind of man he was when he was dead, when he died on the cross? Did anybody celebrate? Have a fish fry? All that? Have people over who all knew Jesus? Or everything got real serious then? Oh, the one who came to save us is gone now. Everybody panicking. Everybody switching sides. What side you on? That's what God is. You feel me? God is on offense. He always scoring. The devil always on defense, trying to block the blessings of God. But God, he, I ain't trying to say, people is the best or whatever like that, but You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady is a prime example of a person that he mastered his skill. He knows his weaknesses, he knows his strengths, and he stay in that line. Well, you know, God is 100 times better than that. You know, he way much better than that. But just in a human form, you see the the focus, that eagle eye. You gotta have an eagle eye, wolf eye. That yeah, yeah. But for real, I had to come to the conclusion that love, the way I express love, the way I think love should be shown, it people don't accept it. They don't accept it as love. But when I look at God's love, it's the same thing because it's pure. He give you things. He wake you up every day with no expectation because he knows you. He wakes up and be good to the righteous and the unrighteous. So God, he just gave you that as a gift. And I was just reading Psalms 90. Read into that. God, life is the gift of God. Life. You living, that's the gift of God. All that extra, it ain't even, y'all tighten all the way up. It ain't going like that. We ain't doing that. That ain't what that's for. God had his own plan for you. He ain't need you coming down here trying to make your own. Well, I need to be up there. Well, I need to be here. I need to be on over in the left side. I need to be on the right side. Nah, you need to be right where you at. And he gonna lead and guide you where you need to go to, where you need to be at. Patience, patience, patience. See, and that's God's love. That's real love. That's love with no strings attached. Oh, I gotta do this for this person, for them to show me affection. Forget the affection, respect, because that's all a person. Let's just get this down to the bottom of it. A human being, all they want is respect. If you don't like me, you cannot like me. Just don't say nothing to me. Stay over there with that. And you ain't even gotta hate, bro. Just get focused on what you got going on over there. And look, I'm being honest with y'all. I'm addressing this, but it's like nothing to me, man. I block all that hate, bro. That hate, telling you, the more hate you give, the more I love it. It does something different to me. I'm different. I'm unique. I'm authentic. I've been in this. I'm built different. I've been in this struggle since I was born. Dead real. Trying to figure out what is love. I've been searching for love since I was born. My bad. Let me break this down to y'all, man. I've been looking for love since I entered into this world. Since I got detached from my mama umbilical. Since I got, you know, cut loose from the Most High. And day one in this, I ain't felt love. Day one coming into here, I ain't felt the wholeness of what the real meaning of love is. Oh boy, he ain't even come to the hospital. That boy ain't even show up. My mama, I guess she was hot with him. So what that is, straight confusion. So now I'm born in the world with my mama. Old boy nowhere to be found. She mad at him and treating me different. Cause now I'm looking like him. She wanted to name me after him. Right? But they ain't even, they couldn't even chill together. Couldn't even just, you see what I'm saying? But see, that's what I was telling y'all. That's when it come into you gotta pay for your parents' sins. Whatever your parents used to do, that's a part of you. You get 50 from your daddy, 50 from your mama. So whatever whatever they got going on, that's what you immediately you immediately finna fight that in your life. If they don't want to call it, well, you finna you can line your mind up right. They're gonna raise you right. They're gonna allow you to eat right, think right, move right. But if they still out there trying to find themselves. That's what you know what I'm saying. I'm just what I said. My parents saying right. So my old boy ain't even married my old girl, so I'm a bastard. Plus, I got a sister the same age as me, so that means my boy was loose. Now, I'm coming into that. That's what I was set in my life track. I was put on that race. Here you go. This is what I need you to deal with. Immediately, I'm talking about as a 1 day old. You coming in here as a 1 day old. You got to deal with that. No, I'm not knowing it. My spirit do. My little body it couldn't comprehend that. But my spirit knew immediately what was it was gonna be like. So then God started putting me and started roughing up my skin and putting me through obstacles, training me, training me. Because the same situation that my old boy went through and did whatever he did, I tried to do the opposite. Because look, I told you I'm a chain breaker. I'm a cycle changer. I don't do 360s. We ain't on that, none of that. That's a waste of motion. That's a waste of effort. That's a waste of energy. We doing 180s. You feel me? If I gotta do a 90-degree turn, it's all good, left or right, whatever it is. But I ain't going back to none of that. Ain't life lessons, right? You gotta learn your lesson. You gotta keep going, keep going. And look, you know, that enemy always know when that blessing coming. That's why you try to bring obstacles and you know, but you already trained up, you already built up. As long as you got your armor on, good. You always gotta be strapped up, ready for war. You gotta be always ready to fight. Y'all thought this was gonna be a vacation, huh? Everybody wanted to be on vacation. Y'all think life is a vacation. Life just supposed to be sweet. I just supposed to be, working, got bread, and I just supposed to be on vacation, just chilling. That's living life, right? All right. All right. That's cool, man. Knock yourself out. Oh man. But I feel like I wasted too much time. But like I told y'all, God don't run on time. God don't run on this illusion that we call time. Boy, you wasted 20 years, or you wasted 5 years, you wasted a minute, you wasted, you know what I'm talking about? A second. Moves different, man. God's different. God don't move like that. God is energy. God is attached to everything. Now, God is everywhere, but attached to nothing. God is everywhere, but attached to nothing. Wow. So you see everything, but I ain't attached to nothing. That's the soldier. That's God. He up there. He be up there. That's him. Soldier all the way up every day. Feel me? That's how it goes, man. You gotta move that. You gotta move in his. You gotta move on his river. When you hear that, when you in the sky, you go against the wind, boy, it's gonna be a hard route. We're running. Which is harder? Running uphill or running downhill? When running, which is harder? Running uphill or running downhill? Yeah, it's a question for you. All right. So, just saying, I think we need to get a better concept of what love is. When you misunderstood, or when people just have their own perception of you, how you look, how you talk, they gonna make up their own opinions. They gonna make up their own stories. But until you meet a person, you can't tell. But most people like to just go off of who they know. Hey, my friend said this about them, and yeah, or yeah, boy, that's a good one, bro. Yeah, blah blah blah. My friend said, you know, but you gotta find out for yourself. It's the best thing to do. Always find out for yourself. Truth hurts, but it's best that you know it. I've been avoiding the truth, not want to hear it, just trying to believe what I had in my own head. But nah, man, it's time to release. It's time to get down to the bottom of it. I told y'all before, diving deep. Octopus called me. Oh, I'm an octopus hustler. When you see me, you like, oh. Oh, when you see me, you like, oh, that's an octopus hustler. Always trying to, always somewhere else. FTV, always, always looking forward, always fast forward. Guess what? And I can't help it. I'm just getting told to by my divine dad. I know him. I know him. I done took my divine dad down all up in the valley. He was the only one he ain't never leave, who ain't never get scared and run off on me. You know what they said, when it's on, it's on. He was the only one that stood 10 toes with me. Good little real talk, when you can't run away from yourself, who else standing there with you? Who else there standing there with you? Me? Well, I got a team I help. Why? Soul family don't play. I want to shout out my soul family. I love y'all. I want to shout out, always, most respect, man. I shout out my divine dad all the way to the tippy top. You see what I'm saying? Put nothing, nobody, nothing, and not a thing before him. You get first call, you feel me? You pick up on the first ring. He get text back quick. He get email quick. Then it goes to my savior, my brother, one who died for me, my savior, who gave me the blueprint on how to do it. See, he came down here to show everybody that, boy, look here. I know it's hard, but hey, look, I'm showing y'all it could be done. You gotta stop playing. It can be done. Everything hard. Ain't it hard to hate? Because you gotta keep up with that draining feeling. Just hating. Look at me, damn boy. I wanna hate him, boy. Or whoever you is. Oh, I wanna hate her cause she tighten all the way up. Shadow work, man. Gotta love yourself. Self-love yourself. You want to show everybody that you love them, right? I told you, things about love is a straight illusion, just like time. Time, love, it's illusions. Can't be playing out here saying, "Hey, I love you," but you know, I do this. Like a person told me before when I was in a relationship, if you love me, you'll do this. What? I believe the most important relationship in a person's life is itself. You cannot love anybody or anything if you don't love yourself. I had a shirt that said, if you mine, you don't matter. And if you mine, you matter. Something like that. Whatever. I'll probably chop and mix that up. But I get that back. Whatever. You check I made a shirt like that, a black one, with the white and green letters. Real talk. Your language of love, people will take differently. Like God's love, He gave everybody laws, right? Man, I don't wanna stop stealing. Man, I don't wanna stop getting boxed or getting, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop overeating. I don't want to stop looking at what they call that corn. I don't want to stop. I'm having fun. They showing me love. That's love to you. An illusion. That ain't real. It's real talk. I believe everything on this 3D realm is lust. You see a house, you want a bigger house. You see a car, you see a car. I want better clothes. I want this, I want that. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. What if that it would never existed? Would you still want it? You just want it because you see it, because somebody else got it. What you gonna do with it? You just want to be like everybody else. I just want to have me one. And that's what I was talking about. Like things just going off and wanting to be something or want to have something that you don't, that God ain't give you. God ain't give you something, it's probably for a reason. It's what it is. You have to know what we own. If you don't, you'll catch it. Karma misses nobody's address. You can move all you want. You can go off grid. Hey, you can't even pay karma. Hey, here you go, man. I'm sorry. You right. Nah, you keep that. I don't need that. Just like God don't need money. He just need a pure heart, an open heart that he could unleash some things to overload, download, upgrade, just give you as a gift. Because remember, God give life as a gift. That's God's gift to everybody. Life. When you wake up in the morning, that's a gift every day. That's what I said. All these holidays, ain't it? Who gonna outgive? How you gonna give every day? What holiday is that? But I like to just tap in and tap out. I said I'm gonna make these shorter so everybody can get it. Oh yeah, let's see what I feel. All right. See y'all later. They tapping in.